Hi Capricorns, Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. So today we have another awesome reading, Capricorn, and we hope you're well. And we start with the Six of Swords here. And, these people have a trampoline and, it's like it's divided in half, which is really interesting. But this is the Law of Attraction deck. And so it's a little different, but we have some really cool things here. Let's look at with this deck, let's look at the Six of Swords. It's usually a transition and a change, right? So the swords are about the mental, right? Mental realm, decisions, thoughts, podcasting, ideas, anything of the mind. And this Six of Swords talks about new events, publication, and fame. Excuse me. And it doesn't have to be, maybe you don't have a publication or fame, but if you want to make your dream come true, don't take any chances, but think things over calmly. This is prudence. This is interesting. So somebody was thinking something very calmly here, right? Maybe they want to be a famous, what is this, the symphony? I forget his name. The conductor, I forget his name. But this man here is, the head of the symphony here. And this is the Three of Pentacles. And this Three of Pentacles is very interesting in this particular deck. It talks about the commander, somebody who's in charge, right? He's in charge of that. Help from influential people and making your dream come true, positive results. And somebody is thought long and hard about making their dream come true with you. Now, this could be you about your career and your own life. Of course, it's your reading. But with these general readings, they can be for anybody. They don't even have to be for Capricorn necessarily. No. I know you guys don't like that. You're like, what? We're special. Okay? Forget you, right? So let's look at the Princess of Swords now. We have the Cosmic deck now. Right? Yeah. And the Princess of Swords showing up here. And she is this really pretty woman. Where is the princess? Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh, interesting here. Where is the princess at? Oh, they didn't even show her. Oh, let's see what we have, you guys. Let's look at that princess. I beg your pardon for the lull here. Let's see. The Princess of Swords. Showing up as a charming young woman with a sword. This is somebody who's conscious, skillful, practical. This is somebody who's smart and conscious. So we already know about conscious energy, our conscious mind. You're in your higher self. You're aware of what you're doing. You may have gone through an awakening. Whenever you're in your higher self, you're making the right decisions, and you don't act with fear. You act with calm and resolve, right? And so observing, powerful, serious. Oh, wow. But this is not in the reverse. It can get kind of sticky here. So this is somebody who's smart or, definitely. And then we have justice or conscious, right? Which is really wise. That's really what it is, basically. And then we have justice and this, this lady who is kind of supposed to be the judge or, she's sitting here in front of the scales and the yin and the yang are here. So she does basically understand the divine feminine and masculine, right? You can't live a full life without it. No, definitely you can't. And so let's have a look at what justice says here. And justice, a kind but severe woman guards the justice represented by a scale. This is justice through knowledge of a higher order. Once again, this is your higher intuition. A union of opposites, balance, virtue, kindness, dignity, fairness. Somebody wants to show up and be fair with you, but they've changed or grown or went through an awakening. Yeah, it's either one. And we have the Tower showing up here. And here's the Eye of Horus, right? The Egyptian god Horus. Really interesting. And the Eye of God, that's what they call that, shoots out lightning bolts. One of them sets the tower on fire. 2 people and a crown tumble down into the deep. Forced change, right? And breakdown. Interesting because Sagittarius also had the Tower. So there is a forced change here. We're coming into the Scorpio full moon. In fact, it's today. And I will be posting the link so you can see it. at the top of the comments. But, Scorpio is a transformational energy, however you look at it. Regeneration, endings, new beginnings, life and death. So when we see this Scorpio, or when we experience it, we know that for some people there could be forced change. Yeah. With the full moon, because the full moons also, are by nature endings and new beginnings, and they may not always be comfortable. Yeah, this can be a forced change, ruin, fight, catastrophe, destruction, breaking up of constricting convictions. Interesting. Somebody might have felt constricted here. They thought long and hard about making their wish come true. Here they're in their higher power, and as it is with justice, they're in their higher power. And they want like their life to be balanced. That's what this is, right? Yeah, it is. Let's see what the Connolly deck has to say today, Capricorn, for you guys. We're using the Irish deck. Let's see what we have. And for Capricorn and anybody else who resonates with this reading, please. Yeah. And we start with the Queen of Swords. Here she is. And she looks like somebody I know. Can't think of who it is. And the Star. The Nine of Swords. She's leaving her fears behind. Something was constricting here, and somebody says, "Oh no. Now that I'm in my higher self, I'm not going to either constrict myself, or I'm not going to let other people or situations hold me back." Right? Yeah, hold me down or hold me back. Yeah, same. Seven of Swords. This is a different one. Page of Cups. Whoops. And we have the King of Wands, Capricorn, kind of always showing up in your readings. The Queen of Cups. Very cool. Here she is, showing up very beautiful. We have the Page of Pentacles. So we already have two pages. Somebody, I believe, Capricorn, could be you, is coming to tell you that they made a decision. It's a wise decision, or they thought long and hard about it. In other words, they're serious. And they're cutting their restrictions. They're cutting ties with something in their life in order to bring harmony and balance into their life, for sure. And here is the forced change here. But this is only after some type of hard awakening. The Tower can be like an abrupt awakening, because it can be a powerful realization, right? Which can be an awakening. And so here, and the Tower, interestingly enough, is a number 7. I find that to be interesting, because the 7 is about contemplation. And sometimes, introspection, but sometimes the Tower comes in so fast you don't have time to think. But after it hits you, that's when you start thinking, right? You're like, oh, whoa, I need to move out of whatever I'm doing. And there was something restricting that is being kind of left behind here, or restrictive. And we have Justice. So we have Justice twice. So, that's a theme here. Justice. It's harmony and balance, I believe, in this particular reading. And she's the same with her. She's holding the sword up. I need harmony and balance. This could be I need truth in my life. Because after the awakening is when people stop lying to themselves. Sometimes, it might not be this extreme, but people lie to themselves every day, right? I have to stay at this job and just stay here forever. And meanwhile, they have to go home and have 5 drinks, to deal with it, right? Yeah, because, they feel so restricted. Really unhealthy, seriously, physically unhealthy, mentally, of course. But it can cause all kinds of problems if you keep denying or allow yourself to remain in frustration for a long time. And this is, medical intuition and things like that. All right. And it's also common sense, right? Yeah, if you really understand the mind-body connection. Queen of Swords shows up, Capricorn. She's the overall energy. Maybe somebody's an air sign. And here she is. And she's got a butterfly on her sword. And let's have a look at the Queen of Swords in this particular deck. And a lady with a sharp wit. Yeah. So the Queen of Swords is always somebody who's supposed to be intelligent, right? Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra by element, but it doesn't have to be. It could be somebody behaving somebody very intelligent, maybe somebody with a lot of air in their chart as well. And could be a widow or divorced, probably does not have children. Okay, well, I get that, but that may not be the case here, right? We don't, especially in a general reading. But this is somebody intelligent, all right? And somebody knows how to create new beginnings because with her wit and her intelligence, because of, the butterfly. And so with this higher consciousness, by way of, or care of the tower, right? This is like here, care of the tower. And so this decision, or this intelligence, is really by way of higher consciousness, and also by way of this tower, right? Kind of in that order. The star sits in the challenge, Capricorn, and maybe there's an Aquarian here. And let's look at the star. Let's see what the star says. Yeah. And the positive aspect of the conscious level. See, this is all about, very cool here, about your intuition and your higher self. And your intuition is really trusting yourself. It is. I mean, if your life's going terrible and you think you're trusting your intuition, you're not. That's just, right? Okay. So let's see what it says here. We see a young man, and this is, the star is a positive aspect of the conscious level that is trying to comprehend the universal consciousness. Wow. We see a young man triumphant, having reached sight of his goals. He now has a confidence that success brings. His roots are firmly established. The tree of life is reaching out in new growth toward his higher consciousness. And so a beautiful bird brings in the light of understanding, symbolizing the complete rebirth of spiritual freedom discovered within. Yeah, see, there's spiritual freedom here because there was a spiritual awakening. But it came hard. Somebody could have really had a hard time in their life, and the tower came in and said, you better wake up here because I'm bringing you. This is like a square in your chart, in your natal chart, which causes you to take action, sometimes very unexpected, right? Yeah, and so because we're not in our higher selves, basically. But that's a whole different story. But definitely, this can definitely talk about a square, the tower, for sure. And let's see what else it says. The tower is the inevitable change caused by the cosmic need to return to our path. Yeah, this is, excuse me, like you're no longer in separation from your divine self, right? The cosmic need to return to our path. Exactly. As we look at the tower, we know there's always a new one to build. The key words are cosmic direction. Yeah. Oh, I beg your pardon, you guys. So we have the 9 of Swords here. This is really interesting because somebody's intelligent here, but they're also, they're in their higher consciousness, which is intuitive as well. Interesting with intuitive because it does mean that you are smart as well. I mean, this is the highest intelligence, right? And that's what we say about the universe. The universe itself, the animals, the land, everything is it's universal intelligence. Yeah, right? And yeah, it's very beautiful. And, it's another kind of, Greg Braden can explain that to you guys, right? Yeah, go see Greg Braden, A New Age is Coming. Yeah, everybody should see that. And so we have the bird here, and the bird is flying, and the bird has the kind of red, beautiful bird here. I'm not sure what kind of bird that is. But let's look at the 9 of Swords, and she's overcoming her issues. Yeah, she left 1 sword here. And she looks like she has 8 swords. So the eight swords are for power. And she left this one here, which was causing her grief, right? The 9 of Swords. So this is somebody who steps into their power by way of their awakening or their higher consciousness. Yeah. And this is interesting, it is kind of a lot of repeating, but it's just confirming how powerful your higher self is, right? Yeah, we have the 6 of Pentacles. Here's this nice guy. He looks like he's, Yankee Doodle a little bit, right? But hey. And so here he is, and she's with him. this pretty lady. And the Six of Pentacles, and we'll look at that card because it's not entirely the same, right? And the Six of Pentacles is a happy atmosphere. You're about to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Yeah, because these are pentacles and they're abundance, right? They're material. And so, yeah, and so you're about to enjoy the fruits of your labor, a vibrant personal cycle. Wow, Capricorn, very cool. So this is somebody deciding to have this with the Queen of Swords here. Yeah, deciding to have this. And they decided it in the past. That's why this sits in the past. And here is the Seven of Swords. And this, excuse me, you guys. The Seven of Swords. Things may not have worked out the way you planned. This is the mindset. Maintain inner harmony. There are many paths to personal freedom. So we already have a new path in this reading. One of these was talking about turn back to your true path, right? Yeah, which means, you know, remove yourself from separation from the divine, right? Yeah, where you are when you're in separation, you're disconnected, right? You're disconnected from your true self. And so here we have the Seven of Swords. Release your old burdens, keep moving forward. Yeah. Oh, no, sorry, you guys. Seven of Swords here is, yeah, maintain that. Yeah, it just talks about there are many paths to personal freedom. And so they're playing this music here. And there is a change here because the five swords are here, which is about change, excuse me, and the two swords are here. And so this is about a new path that somebody here is pursuing. It definitely is. Yeah, leave the old, release your old burdens. Maintain inner harmony. Yeah, something didn't work out for somebody. And what that is, Capricorn, is this Tower. That's exactly what it is. And it wasn't meant to stay together. It was meant to become unglued here. Yeah, it was. So now we have the Page of Cups, and we have two pages here. Where's the other page? Oh, the Pentacles. So Page of Cups, these are all messengers, right? They are bringing their message. In this reading, it's about a message of love. And it's about somebody who's going to confide in you that they've changed, like tenfold. Yeah, they did, right? Hopefully they don't have a $10 bill, though, right? Because, you know, it's probably, maybe, you know, it's not worth much these days. No. Young person who can offer help or cooperation, a gentle and quiet person. This person's coming to offer, like, help. And when I say help, they're coming in this very positive manner because they are in their higher self. It doesn't have to mean help and, okay, Capricorn, let's, you know, let's take your, let's go get use some firewood, right? Well, not in the United States here right now. I hope not, right? But, you know, but let's get you some firewood. And I think back east sometimes, I don't think it's snowing, but it could still be really, it could still be cold. So this person's coming to offer you, like, it's like a peace offering. Yeah, I want to be able to, I feel like they have an offer here and they're really going to be, like, helpful. And maybe in the past this person was not helpful, right? Especially if they were, you know, kind of dealing with this Tower, which we're not really sure what it was. It could have been a relationship, could have been, you know, different things, but it was another path. And here's a King of Wands showing up, and this King of Wands is showing up in the concerning energy. And the concerning energy here, this is a secure man in business or profession, strong and generous. Okay, and this is, he might be impulsive, and this is a concern. Somebody's coming impulsively. Because they went through some major awakening, and they're like, it's like almost they have to tell you how much they've changed and share it with you. Yeah, really cool here because this is about life stuff, right? It's not always, hey, you know, I'm going to call you for a date. I mean, this is about huge life changes. I feel like it is. The Queen of Cups sits in the environment, and here she is, pretty lady, and the dolphin is, she has a dolphin on this kind of string. I find that to be interesting. Roses at her feet, and she's got the book of Revelations here, or love, or wisdom, basically. And let's look at the Queen of Cups here. And see what it says about her, who's, sensitive lady who relies on her intuitive ability rather than on the logical mind, right? And so, yeah, the logical mind is, your ego lives in the logical mind. So, of course, the logical mind is great. If you're going to go to the store and you need to work with that all day. But, yeah, your intuition is in the subconscious mind, not the logical, which they really call the conscious mind, which is kind of confusing, right? But this is definitely just about somebody who's being intuitive, and we see it up here for sure. In the environment, this is somebody who's trusting their intuition in love, for sure, the Queen of Cups, or in creative endeavors, for sure. Page of Pentacles showing up, and the Page of Pentacles is the desire or the action that is being taken. And this Page of Pentacles is showing up as a messenger. It can also be showing up as somebody who enjoys studying and is a persevering scholar. This is just somebody who learned here. Is that correct? And let's see here. It doesn't sound like the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it is. This is somebody who has values. That's what this is. They enjoy studying and are persevering. This is somebody who, like, the way this is explained here is somebody who has values about their life. And that's what this is about. Somebody knows they can build with you, that you're ever so valuable here. And I feel like they could be coming to apologize with this. He's putting his cup out. I want to help you. I feel like this is an apology over here. Yeah, it definitely could be. And, this person, the studying and the learning, they could be hoping that you will understand, Capricorn, that they've grown and they've learned. I feel like that is the understanding to this card, and or the proper interpretation. Let's get a card on it, though. We have the Two of Pentacles. So the Four, I'm sorry, he's stepping on two, right? And the Four of Pentacles typically holding on. We'll have a look at it in this particular wonderful deck. And the Four of strong attachment to materialistic pursuits and endeavors, firmly footed. Materialistic pursuits and endeavors. Firmly footed. This person really wants to tell you that they're stable here. That's what this is. They want to tell you here, and that they value you too, because these are pentacles. They want to tell you that they're firmly footed and they're coming with their head on straight, or their heart, a very clear understanding of who they are. And they're coming to offer you something that is stable, something that is kind of built on stable ground or firmly footed. This person wants you to take them serious. That's what this really is. Yeah. And in the potential outcome is justice. And you're going to have justice, Capricorn. And I feel like they are trying to bring you justice. There's something in the past or possible here. And if you don't know them from the past, then it's just that they're coming to really offer you just to be like a good person. I mean, if it's a man, he'll say, I'll fix your car. Or, let me help you. I have a truck Saturday and we'll go pick up your whatever. Or, things like that. But if it's not somebody, that can be that kind of help. If it's somebody from the past, they're trying to show you that they're now really want to make an effort with you. That's what that Page of Cups is. And now justice sits in the potential outcome. And I feel like this person is trying to show you. We have justice up here, which is harmony and balance, the yin and the yang. And only with the higher consciousness and the higher self is that allowed. And so we see justice here. And in this particular deck, where's justice at? Where do we go here? And a strong woman stands with grace and power. Her triumph is evident. Yeah, and this person wants to win with you. Poised and radiant, she is perfectly balanced between the pillars. Her need to know, recognize her roots and foundations is seen. This is somebody who just understands them, their foundations. Yeah, understands themselves. The double-edged sword is symbolic of justice, assuring that both sides of an issue are equally evaluated. This person's coming very fair and very aware of what they might have done in the past or who they were that was not so great or that was maybe holding them back, right? And the double-edged sword, this is about purity and love. And the law of karma comes into effect. We reap what we sow. The key words are justice and decision. And so this decision's already been made, Capricorn. I find this to be a really beautiful reading. Yeah, this is an awesome reading. And we're going to end it here, Capricorn. Thank you so much for joining me here. God bless you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the little bell so you can be notified of my uploads. And also today I'll have the Scorpio full moon video pinned at the top of the comments. Everybody should see that because Scorpio is so, Pluto is so very powerful, right? The ruling planet of Scorpio. And it is about change and regeneration and things like transformation. And also get your psychic reading, Capricorn, right? Yeah. And, if you want to find out about somebody you don't know, you don't trust them, or you just met them, things like that. Very eye-opening and empowering for you. And also for your own perspective. Yeah, not just in love. Thank you so much, you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the little bell so that you may be notified of all my readings. Thank you.